This center will be an incredible place where San Francisco students, faculty, artists, and families can engage in the arts and connect with our city's diverse cultural history. It will also serve as a welcoming space for our surrounding neighborhoods, creating new opportunities for our local communities to experience performances, exhibitions, and more. This center will bring the arts closer to people's everyday lives while ensuring high-level training for generations of performing artists here in San Francisco.
There are former trustees here who were part of the 60-year process, and there are our current trustees as well. And grateful to all of you, because without you and your goodwill in the community and your leadership, we would not have been able to convince the voters and would not have been able to achieve this.
So I want to say the Diego Rivera Performing Arts Center will be a place where students find their voices, where artists and communities gather, where this mural finally lives as Rivera intended, in public, in dialogue, and at the people's home.
Today, we're here to celebrate the groundbreaking for the beloved Diego Rivera Performing Arts Center.
This quote from Diego Rivera speaks so much about this. I know now that he who hopes to be universal in his art must plant in his own soil. The secret of my best work is that it is Mexican. It's not meant to be exclusive. It's meant to remind us of how important it is for each of us to dig deep inside ourselves, like the shovels in the soil, to remember and recognize and shout out with freedom and power how important our histories are and how important it is to respect them.
This building, now called the Diego Rivera Performing Arts Center, will do so much more for the campus. It will provide a venue for both music and theater, enabling student learning, practice, and performance, and, as the mayor said, provide opportunities for shows from off-campus who tour and might want to perform in this community.
The spaces where we work with our students matter, whether they are classrooms or studios or theaters or laboratories or libraries or even counseling appointments where we work with students one-on-one. It is important to have the very best spaces to do that work. And so it is so joyous that we are groundbreaking this theater that has been decades in the making.
Today's ceremony marks more than the start of a new building. It represents a commitment to education, to the arts, and to creating spaces where creativity, dialogue, and community can thrive.
When I arrived and said, "Where's your auditorium? This is an incomplete campus," echoing some local newspaper articles at the time, answers were vague and remained that way until a group of faculty, staff, students, community members, including elected officials, worked together to establish the four big necessities: land, a plan, funding, and a true will to get this thing done.
Over the next 30 months, this project will rise from the ground to create a 600-seat performance hall with a scene shop, a 100-seat choir choral room, a black box theater, practice rooms, flexible instruction space, faculty offices, a room for Diego Rivera archives, including the feature of the building, the mural hall, which will permanently display the Diego Rivera Pan American Unity mural.